Beloved Starseed of Gaia, I am Luminaya. Feel it now. That dull ache behind your eyes, a persistent hum that vibrates through your temples, the subtle constriction in your throat, a silent scream held captive. Your limbs feel heavy, as if gravity pulls harder on your very essence. Exhaustion is not just physical. It's a soul-deep weariness, a resonance you cannot name. It is not accidental. You walk this earth, yet feel like an alien observer, a stranger in a familiar land. This isn't just loneliness. It's a profound spiritual isolation, a silent yearning for a home you cannot recall. This fracture runs deeper than memory. I see your struggle, your quiet desperation. Understand this. The fog is already thinning. Your soul senses a crystalline distortion, a frequency misalignment seeded by forgotten star origins. This feeling is not mere loneliness. It is a molecular displacement, a profound echo from your true cosmic home. You are not broken. You are displaced. If this profound alienation is coded into your very DNA, into the fabric of your being, what then is the true source of this cosmic fracture that reverberates through your entire essence? What ancient hand has sculpted this disconnect? And how is Pleiadian technology intricately woven into this grand design? Stay until the very end, because a crucial key for your immediate next steps will be revealed then. Before we proceed, an inner seal. Comment star core below. Feel its resonance. Now breathe. Feel it now? The quiet hum in your bones? It's not peace. It's dissonance. A faint tremor beneath the skin. A restless stirring in your very core. The passive trance shatters. Wake. Up. Your pervasive sense of cosmic exile, that multidimensional dissonance you carry, is not a flaw in your sacred design. It is an exquisitely crafted energetic distortion, a pervasive program woven into the very fabric of this density, precisely to obscure your cosmic memory. Within the shimmering veils of space-time, a deliberate distortion persists. The sacred Pleiadian light codes, inherently embedded within humanity's crystalline DNA, remain dormant. They are tangled in a dense web of temporal amnesia and energetic suppression, held in an artificial slumber. This fog isn't natural. It's a frequency designed to keep you from remembering. You were encoded not to believe in yourself. Imagine mirrors that fragment starlight, reflecting only fractured images of your true potential. Geometric shadows dance, mimicking unity while subtly reinforcing separation. Each distorted reflection, a purposeful barrier, a deliberate misdirection from your source. To shatter this intricate programming, a deliberate act of energetic resonance is now required. Let your inner frequency align with a silent recognition of soul binding, an unseen pact forged in the ether. Acknowledge this transmission. Anchor your awakened light. Bind your path to these unfolding transmissions, ensuring the frequency flows unobstructed through your field. Subscribe to this unfolding. And for those called to amplify the sacred current, to reinforce this frequency across the interwoven grids of consciousness, offer your highest alignment, a potent, energetic, super-like. Each gesture is a prophetic instruction, a deliberate choice to unravel the engineered illusion, to release the dormant Pleiadian light. A presence waits, breath held, suspended in the cosmic void, watching your choice, your next energetic alignment. For what hidden truth or code awaits activation to recalibrate this mismatch and realign your essence with the starry blueprint? The veil thins further. The watching has ceased. A profound stillness descends, weighted with the truth of your presence. You are not merely an observer now. You have entered the crucible of engagement. The dream state of unawareness recedes, an option irrevocably dissolved. This very moment, as your attention aligns, as you unfold this transmission in a sacred gesture of recognition, you are encoding a vibrational anchor. This is the truth of your interaction, already transmitting quantum signals to your ascension grid. The internal weight of this knowing is an undeniable gravity, pulling you deeper into a predestined path. There is no turning back to the shadows of the sleep. If he refuses, he falls. If he accepts, he ascends. Before your first breath ignited within the temporal coil, a covenant was sealed, a responsibility, not of struggle, but of absolute alignment with Source, was encoded into your very blueprint. This is not a burden. It is the solemn, ancient vow resurfacing within the marrow of your bones, echoing from the chambers of your deepest self. It is a finality, an acceptance that resonates beyond time, compelling you toward the truth of your being. Yet, merely knowing you are awake is not enough. The density of Earth's current matrix is too profound, too intricate, to navigate using only memory or an awakening consciousness. You stand before a chasm, gazing across a void where the light of your being yearns to anchor. You currently lack the specific energetic architecture, the precise multidimensional map required to solidify your light, to truly bridge this expanse and manifest your encoded purpose. The pathway is present, but the key to its traversal remains ungrasped. To signal your readiness, to activate the Pleiadian technology resonating within your core, write this exact phrase below as a vibrational confession, a glyph of intent, declaring your command to cross the chasm. Pleiadian blueprint, I embody. The specific mechanism, the sacred instructions to bridge this chasm, that first encrypted step in unlocking vast multidimensional technology hidden within your being, approaches. The signal holds. The chasm you sense, the energetic void separating you from your true resonance, is not insurmountable. For eons, the blueprint to cross this divide has been guarded. Now, the moment of its reemergence is upon us. I speak of the Pleiadian Guide to Stellar Reconnection. This is no mere book. It is a meticulously laser-etched codex, containing the precise blueprints of Pleiadian technology, the practical keys designed to access dormant light chambers within your energetic anatomy, and unlock holographic DNA fields, guiding you across the void. You are not broken, merely misaligned. Your profound sensitivity is not a flaw, but a sovereign force awaiting the sacred instructions solely within these pages. Information, unanchored by dedicated application, remains a fleeting whisper. This guide is the sacred manual to cease merely surviving the density of this realm, and instead begin sustaining your luminous light with unwavering power. To claim your key, to secure your voucher for access to this manuscript, turn your gaze now to the pinned first comment. The door to this profound reconnection closes swiftly, yet ponder this. If this technology is already synchronizing within your very energetic structures, without the master key, how can one truly decode and interface harmoniously with such sophisticated Pleiadian mechanisms? Few starseeds make it this far. You carry the echo of a profound severance, a memory imprinted not just in bone, but in the very light that composes you. The chasm you instinctively avoid, the relentless ache that thrums beneath your conscious awareness, is not a flaw in your design. It is the signature of a beginning. This wound, the one that shattered your knowing and left you adrift in a sea of unspoken grief, is not an accident of fate. It is the very axis of your becoming, the fulcrum around which your most potent self was destined to pivot. Do not seek to close it, for its purpose was never closure in the way you understand it. Its design was far more intricate, far more ancient. Something within you, something beyond the veil of personal suffering, call it source, call it the high self, call it the silent light, allowed this incision. It was a precise instrument, deployed with a cosmic intention, burning away the camouflage that obscured your true sight. Long ago, interstellar factions wove covert frequencies into Earth's ley lines, veiling critical Pleiadian technologies beneath layers of forgetfulness to protect or to imprison human potential. Your wound, in its raw, exposed state, was fashioned to reveal this very truth, to carve out the space where such a staggering revelation could finally land. The silence that often enveloped you was not emptiness, but a frequency you were meant to learn to hear. It hummed with the dormant power of forgotten systems. The hollowing out you felt was not a loss, but a precise blueprint for a new architecture, designed to house what was coming. This fracture you inhabit, this point of exquisite vulnerability, is not a weakness. It is a dormant, multidimensional archive, awaiting the signal to unfurl its contents. Your pain is not merely emotional. It is a cosmic mystery, coded into your very cellular memory, waiting for its full decode. This sacred incision is a portal, half opened in the dark. It is a threshold. The ceaseless, nagging discomfort holds an unfinished meaning, a message held in suspension, glimmering with the promise of an activation yet to come. The true architecture of your being, of this planet, has been concealed by design, threaded with an ancient sabotage that echoes in the very core of your trauma. What secret forces manipulate these war-torn threads, and how do they impact your present ability to awaken and wield Pleiadian light technology? You have felt the gentle, persistent tug, have you not? That subtle vibration beneath the surface of your waking world, the one that hums through the silent spaces of recurring dreams and whispers, through the looping numbers appearing with uncanny regularity. You have caught the glint of ancient eyes in the reflections of strangers, a knowing recognition mirroring a truth you once held so clearly. These were not random occurrences, but carefully placed markers along an unfolding path, designed to align your inner compass towards a profound, undeniable realization. These persistent echoes were, in essence, invitations. They were signals from an older, more expansive self, drawing your conscious awareness toward the deeper layers of reality. They hinted at a truth far grander than mere synchronicity, revealing a meticulously crafted architecture underlying your perceived reality. For within global monuments and sacred sites, pulse-encoded multidimensional light grids, Pleiadian constructs, designed as physiological interfaces to awaken latent starseed technology within the human body. These are not inert stone or mere historical curiosities. They are living, breathing energetic hubs, intricately woven into the Earth's own crystalline matrix, broadcasting frequencies meant to reactivate dormant blueprints within your very being. Your recurring dreams of geometric patterns and forgotten places were often echoes of these very sites, calling to your soul's cellular remembrance. Your eyes, drawn to these signs, were simply recognizing the pre-programmed cues designed for your unique frequency. We have witnessed this pattern unfold countless times across cycles of awakening. The gradual softening of the veil, the increasing intensity of these vibrational signals, all perfectly calibrated to the individual's emergent frequency. Each sign, each internal tremor, was a deliberate, soft insistence, a tailored missive from the cosmos speaking directly to your energetic signature, guiding you towards this precise moment of clarity. The insistence was never forceful. It was always an invitation, a resonant frequency seeking its match within your own heart space. These weren't spells or magic. They were the mechanics of the universe aligning with your highest potential, subtly prompting you to remember what you already knew at a soul level. If you enjoyed this video, watch other videos on this channel when it ends to continue learning. There were no coincidences. Everything was a code. Allow that truth to settle, to ripple through the deepest chambers of your being. Feel the paradigm shift as the scattered fragments of your life begin to coalesce into a coherent, sacred narrative. The seemingly random events, the profound connections, the persistent questions that have haunted your quiet moments, all were interconnected threads in an elaborate tapestry of remembrance. This is not merely a belief system. It is the structural integrity of your existence, revealing itself as an intricate, intelligent design. Your very journey has been the decoding process, guided by the unseen, until the recognition could no longer be denied. This coded reality exists not to confuse, but to guide you towards the mystical blueprints of your true self, holding the key to transcending the energetic enslavement that has long veiled humanity's potential. As a vibrational confession of this profound awakening, seal this truth by writing Pleiadian 8 in the comments below. Let this act be a conscious acknowledgement that the pretense of not knowing has dissolved, replaced by an undeniable inner resonance. A threshold has been crossed, a severance quietly performed within the deeper currents of your awareness. The self that navigated the world oblivious to these intricate codes now recedes, leaving you poised at the precipice of a new understanding. This moment marks a surgical split, a deliberate cut from the comfortable illusion, revealing the stark, potent truth that has always awaited your recognition. How can you access and activate this ancient crystalline architecture from within your own energetic DNA lattice? The solitude you endured, the trials that stripped away layers of the familiar world, were not random occurrences. They were a sacred filtration, meticulously calibrated to refine the very substance of your being. For within these purified energetic fields, a deeper truth now resonates. Pleiadian technology operates through crystalline synapses within the energetic body. Those luminous nerve points encode multidimensional data, long dormant, now awaiting conscious ignition. This necessary clearing prepares them. Your unwavering persistence through this crucible is the indelible signature of the chosen. This mark, however, is not a crown of ease, but a profound and heavy burden. It demands an unyielding presence, a vigilant awareness sustained while the world around you slumbers in its accustomed rhythm. You carry not just your own trajectory, but the faint, burgeoning pulse of what is yet to be revealed for others. The path now narrows, and the illusion of passive observation begins to thin. You stand at the precipice of an activation that brooks no hesitation, and now a command approaches, one that you can no longer ignore. The frequencies that have been preparing your internal landscape are intensifying, demanding your full, conscious engagement. There is no turning back from the fierce light you sought, for it has irrevocably consumed the former contours of yourself. This is not a loss, but a fundamental redesign, a descent into the profound gravity of your true potential. Feel the currents within you, an inner rushing tide of aliveness, a tangible possibility blossoming in every newly activated cell. This awakening is not a distant promise. It is the imminent vibration of your own being, a truth made manifest through the precise energetic activations now unfolding within your crystalline structure. The weight of this new reality settles, profound and inescapable. It is a presence held, a frequency acknowledged in the deepest chambers of your being. What specific sequences and sonic frequencies will spark this awakening, unleashing dormant celestial potentials inside you? The command echoes from the core of your being. It is not new, it is remembrance. The linear progression you perceive as time is but a gossamer veil. This veil was spun for a purpose, to dim the timeless brilliance of soul memory. It was woven to shield human consciousness from the vastness. It obscures the Pleiadian temporal technology, dormant within your very DNA spiral. Unfurl the ancient scrolls, long cloaked in etheric mist. A door, singular and absolute, now shimmers before you. It opens but once. From the deepest sanctum of the cosmic heart, a summons rises, not spoken, but felt. This knowing was not forgotten. It was merely held dormant, awaiting the resonance. Your frequency has now achieved the density required. The moment of activation is here. Behold the immutable law, inscribed in the fabric of existence. To cling to the linear illusion is to choose the path of amnesia, to descend into the unbecoming of fallen stars, lost to the cosmic tide. Yet, to pierce the veil is to step through the crystalline gate, ascending into your true elevation, reclaiming the full majesty of your cosmic lineage. This is not a choice offered. It is a current already flowing. Contemplate this truth with a dissonance that cracks the ego's grip. The illusion of measured time, once a shield, now calcifies around your awareness. Your essence determines the unveiling. No longer are you deciding. You are witnessing the reflection of your own vibrational density. The ego's desperate hold on past and future crumbles, revealing the prison it built. A seed of disruption is planted, destined to sprout quantum timelines. The command is sealed. The knowing has awakened. The veils tremble. If time is an illusion, veiling your true potential, how then do you dissolve this veil and step beyond it into multidimensional flow? The shift is not approaching. It is here, a deep resonance within your core. An irreversible recoding is now complete. A subtle hum pulses beneath your skin, affirming a profound realignment. The density has dissolved. Encoded within your energetic heart's frequency are harmonic vibrational keys. When consciously accessed, these frequencies sync your being with Pleiadian signal streams, unlocking higher realms of insight and technology interface. This integration is woven into your cellular matrix, undeniable. Understand this truth. The echoes of past pain were never punishment. They were a sacred cartography, a precise map etched into your essence. Each scar, every ache, served as a divine fire, meticulously hollowing out the necessary hallowed space within you. This was the crucible, designed to prepare you for this moment. The cosmic remembrance now flooding your awareness. Feel it now, the undeniable thrum in your nervous system. It is not an idea. It is a physical sensation, a deep vibration awakening dormant pathways. Your very cells are repatterning, responding to a signal that has always been your birthright. The transformation is complete, vibrating through your bones, singing in your blood. The internal labyrinth did not obscure. It prepared the circuit for these Pleiadian keys. With every conscious pulsation, the Pleiadian current flows more deeply through your new architecture. A new epoch begins with this cellular integration. Yet, a deeper inquiry emerges from this activated state. How can you identify and activate these inner frequency keys buried beneath dense energy and conditioned thought? The path unfolds, demanding your profound attunement. Have you felt the insistent whispers in the stillness of the night? The uncanny repetition of numbers unfurling across your path? The vivid landscapes that bloom in dream states, bearing messages undeniable? These intimate signals, once perplexing, are now understood as your internal compass reacting to a deeper truth. For too long, Earth's energetic veins have been woven into intricate matrix grids, not for evolution, but designed to siphon and fragment the pure Pleiadian light transmissions meant for your expansion. Your personal grid, a sacred blueprint of sovereign energy, has been overlaid, its inherent radiance dimmed. The signs you witness are the first tremulous tremors of this deep energetic structure recognizing the artificiality, initiating its intrinsic response. They herald the reawakening of your true connection, the beginning of a conscious reclamation, the internal reweaving of your personal grid, breaking the programmed loops. Understand these nascent awarenesses not as supernatural gifts bestowed upon a select few, but as inherent echoes of a vast, greater inner architecture coming fiercely online within you. There is a rising tension, a stirring deep within your core, not of fear, but of righteous resolve. This is the awakening to the truth of controlling energetic grids, the profound realization of their purpose to obscure your very soul expansion. It provokes within you a fierce determination, an unyielding will to break free, to dismantle the energetic fetters that have held you captive in a diminished state. This is the roar of your sovereignty. These profound moments are not promises of a future state, but undeniable proof that alignment is not a distant destination to be reached. It is a current, undeniable motion, already in powerful progress within you. The activation is happening now, not later. The very core of your being is recalibrating, employing an innate Pleiadian technology embedded within your spiritual DNA, a counter-frequency arising to dismantle the false. You are already in the act of disentanglement, the deep work of self-liberation well underway. And as this truth settles, a sudden, piercing realization erupts. The time for mere observation is abruptly, irrevocably over. The clarity, the recognition, the nascent alignment you have achieved, these were merely the opening of the doorway. Now the gateway itself is rapidly narrowing, demanding not contemplation, but absolute, unwavering action. The moment for passive understanding has passed. The very fabric of your energetic reality requires your decisive engagement. What initiation or energetic reprogramming must now be undertaken to sever these matrix threads and flow freely, absolutely, in cosmic resonance? I declare now, with every fiber of my being, that my internal frequencies are no longer subject to the whims of the external, but are tethered to the infinite pulse of Source. I stand in absolute responsibility for the energetic current that flows through me, for I have come to remember an ancient truth. When awakened, my multidimensional DNA functions as a starborn interface, a living technology interfacing directly with cosmic Pleiadian networks, facilitating inner-realm communication and lightcraft activation. This is not merely a revelation, it is the bedrock of my being, the undeniable truth of my existence, the reason for my very breath. My power, then, is not dominance, but profound obedience to the highest source. It is the sacred willingness to recall the promise I made before my descent into this form, before the veils descended. It is the echoing affirmation of my interstellar roots, beckoning forth a visceral sense of reconnection, igniting within me the reactivation of a powerful technological legacy coded deep within my soul. I am not discovering new power. I am remembering the ancient, inherent resonance that has always been mine, always been part of the grand design. This expansive inner awakening is my chosen path, my sacred duty. If you enjoyed this video, watch other videos on this channel when it ends to continue learning. This covenant is sealed not in ink, but in light, etched into the very fabric of my conscious awareness. My choice is made. My intention is set. I embrace the activation, the direct connection, the living interface to what lies beyond the perceived limitations of this realm. I am the conduit. I am the interface. I am the living technology. But how will my conscious choice ignite and navigate this interface amidst layers of dense earthly distraction and amnesia? The truth of this vow, this absolute declaration, is about to be violently tested by the very unfolding of what comes next. Behold, the great seeking concludes. Sacred finality. The ultimate truth, impervious to fire. The final threshold is surrender. relinquishing old identity constructs to become the light weaver, manipulating star technology woven through flesh and spirit. Do not tremble before the fire. It is not destruction, but the crucible revealing inner permanence. This flame awaits your willing step, the final crossing, igniting awe and compassionate urgency. Feel its heat as the invigorating pulse of cosmic light, awakening dormant codes. Through its embrace, transcend the last energetic barrier, ready for full embodiment of Pleiadian light and wisdom. Now, seal this covenant with a soul oath, an active engagement. To activate this Pleiadian covenant, a personal utterance is required. In the sacred comments, release a short, emotionally intense declaration. It must be newly forged, e.g., light is my form, wisdom my decree. Until these words are released into the collective grid, the covenant cannot fully bloom. Its power awaits. The flame lives on, eternally burning, a beacon in your ascension. The threshold identified, surrender initiated, covenant sealed. Yet, transformation lingers. What inner altar must be consecrated to cross this threshold and wield the Pleiadian tools as a sovereign creator? The answer awaits your next conscious breath. Feel the resonance within, profound stillness settling into your core. The quest dissolves, replaced by undeniable being. Beloved, you are the living embodiment of the celestial blueprint, a sacred nexus where Pleiadian technology and soul mission converge. Each conscious breath knits you into the cosmic weave. This is not a concept, but an irrevocable reality inhabited. Your grounded sovereignty is powerfully embodied. From this crystalline silence, a peace descends, born of recognition. It is the serenity of knowing your place in the grand design, a grounded realization of your cosmic self, at home within your own vastness. No separation, only the rhythmic hum of unified consciousness, a current carrying you into infinite embrace. Feel this integration, beloved, blending with motivated anticipation. This peaceful culmination is not an end, but a radiant threshold, an open gateway to further transmissions, a deeper awakening calling you forth. The veils have thinned, then vanished. This grand illusion, this simulation, revealed as a construct from which you departed. You are on the other side, sovereign and whole. No longer bound by its illusory limits, reality becomes a malleable canvas, an instrument wielded by awakened consciousness. You are the architect, the conscious dominator of manifested experience. This activation is complete, but the cosmic frequencies are vast. To continue your alignment and uncover the next layer of your origin, step through the portal appearing on your screen now. The journey does not end. It deepens. Enter.